Almost every kaiju in KU is likely to come back eventually with a reskin, officially called a rehash. But the owner suggested that some won't. In this video, I'll explain all of them and speculate others that are not coming back but aren't proven yet. Later in the video, I'll explain a way that the owner talked about that's different from a rehash called a replacement, that can bring your progress back in a different way. Starting with the first kaiju who owner Verret talked about, it's Destoroyah. He said this about the old endgame kaiju. I don't know if we'll be remaking Destoroyah. Very few people actually voted for him, and his model is very old. He then revealed that two kaijus were marked as likely to be scrapped, Gabara and Mothra larva. It says the game would be better without them. This could mean they were unimportant parts of the roster that had roles that other kaijus did way better. Finally, he said this about Skull Island. Given how unpopular most of the kaijus are, it's probably going to be changed into another kind of game pass. These are the only kaijus that Verret said might not be coming back. But we can theorize about what other kinds of kaijus won't based on other information. For one, the older Game Pass kaijus won't, although the Game Passes will still stay, with new kaijus in their place. That means stuff like Skull Island and Volcanic Bio. The other Game Pass kaijus are safe. The newer ones, like the Frost Pack and Thermonuclear Godzilla, will probably only get a reskin with a new look over the old kaiju. Any super old and outdated simple kaiju is fair game to be scrapped. Kaijus like Heisei Ghidorah, Showa Jet Jaguar, or Showa Godzilla. Other kaijus who, like Gabara and Mothra larva, are overshadowed other kaijus who fit the same role but better, might not be chosen to come back. Those kaijus would be ones like Kumonga, Kamoebas, or Showa Ghidorah. Finally, mechs would be hard because of all the technical moving parts. This was implied by Verret himself. They're so much more complicated than animal kaijus, which makes them hard to change the model of. Thankfully, all of that progress, like your levels, might not disappear forever. Verret talked about the idea of replacements, mostly when talking about game passes, though. Our current plans is for rehashes. With the same moveset, animations, but a different model, the levels will be kept. If it's a replacement, with a new model, moveset, and animations, we'll probably treat it as a remodel, setting your levels back to level 75 or 50. That means that you still probably won't lose all of your progress on kaijus, who they won't bring back in the way they were before. It will be like how a remodel worked in the old Kaiju Universe, when a kaiju is completely replaced by an updated version of itself. New model, new animations, new moveset, new everything. But you keep levels up to a certain amount. This will be just like that. Another step up from a rehash.